Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, so we gotta present our bodies as a living sacrifice. Right, it's about 19 degrees out here right now with a wind chill of 5. We present our bodies as a living sacrifice. Everybody can't do this. Everybody ain't really for the Lord like they say they are. You know, a lot of people profess that they for the Lord, but they won't be out here in 19-degree weather prophesying against this wicked queen. Right? Read.
Holy, acceptable to God.
Holy and acceptable to God. Holy meaning you're separate, right? You're separate. You're trying to be perfect and keeping the commandments. You're holy. You're separate from this world, right? Read.
Which is your reasonable service.
Your reasonable service, man. We serving the Lord, and it's reasonable to be out here, right? It's reasonable because we know the gift that we're promised on the other side of this, right? That crown of life, right? Read.
And be not fashioned according to this world.
Right? And be not fashioned according to this world, right? All they want us to be is damn nigga woman and nigga man and killing our brothers and sisters, man. Right? Instead of turning that energy against the enemy. Right? They love to see us hate each other. They love to see us sell drugs to each other. They love to see us kill our brother and leave our kids, leave our wives, and destroy our homes, man. Right? They love to see us do those things because they can sit back and laugh and enjoy their kingdom while it lasts. But it ain't gonna last much longer. Right? We in the last days. Right? Like my brother's prophesying up here, Russia is invading Ukraine right now. That's gonna start World War III, man.
That's right.
Right? Because once Ukraine start getting under pressure, they're gonna call on the US. Right? They're gonna call on the US, and then the US gonna have to come in and save them. Right? And what Russia gonna do? Russia gonna be happy because that's what they want, man. That's what people want. Right? When you calling out a bully, that when you know when somebody get bullied and you calling them out, you finally call out the bully, right? You calling his bluff, and when he get out there, now he's starting to fool. That's gonna be America, man. America's gonna be destroyed because everybody calling out America on their bluff that they the most powerful superpower and the most got the most military power in the world, right? Everybody's calling their bluff. Everybody's sick of America, right? Everybody's sick of you so-called white people, right? That rape, rob, and murder every nation on this land. Man.
That's right.
Right? Your own people are sick of you. Look at Putin, man. Putin want the smoke early. He want it right now, man. Right? Read.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Right? The renewing of your mind, man. Separate your mind from this world. Because everything that you do on a daily, when you wake up in the morning and you scrolling on Instagram, right? The first thing you do is unlock your phone and you scrolling on Facebook. You scrolling on Instagram, right? You opening the clubhouse. When you wake up in the morning, you should be praying to the Most High God.
That's right.
Thanking Him for waking your ass up, man. Because you could have never woke up today. That could have been your last meal that night, right? That could have been your last meal, your last day at work, right? Your last Sabbath, right? You never know. That's why you got to thank the Most High daily, man. Right? You can never praise Him enough, right? Let me get Isaiah 58. Let's look at Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59. Got my hands back. I can feel my hands now. Appreciate God.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save.
Right? The Most High God hand, Yahweh, His hand is not shortened that it cannot save. Right? You must have hope in the Lord that He can save you out of this situation. Right? You don't. A lot of our people are becoming atheists because of the so-called white men. And because of these damn gatekeepers in our community. Right? That's destroying our people and telling us that, they are God. Right? You showing us an image of the so-called white man, which is the devil that the damn Bible speaks of.
That's
Right? You're showing us this image and telling us this is our oppressor and your savior. How is that going to work, man? This is why our people don't believe in the Bible and they're going into every wind of doctrine in this earth, man. We are destroyed as a people. right? But the Most High God hand is not short that it can save, right? Anything you're going through, the Most High God can get you out of that, right? He brings you up and he can bring you down. He can make you rich, he can make you poor, right? He can bless you and he can curse you, man. Right, read?
Neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear.
Right, neither is ear heavy that it cannot hear, right? We hear not sinners though, right? He can hear you, but if he don't want to acknowledge you, he's not going to acknowledge you. You understand? Right? The Most High God, he does what he wants. That's what a lot of our people don't understand about the Most High. Once you understand the Most High God is actually God, and he does what the hell he wants without your approval, the whole Bible will make that much more sense. And what he does and how this world operates, it'll make that much more sense to you. Right, read?
But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Right, you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, your iniquities have separated you between you and your God. Right? Our forefathers' disobedience to the laws and to the covenant, right? And our forefathers broke the covenant with the Most High, broke the commandments, and now we are here amongst our enemies, serving our enemies, man. And they had destroyed us, put us through all these different atrocities, right? Put us through slavery, right? Destroyed our communities. When we try to build it up, they destroy, they burn it down, right? They drop bombs in Philadelphia, right, amongst our communities, right? Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? The Tuskegee experiment, right? Rosewood in Orangeburg, right? All these different things that they do to us and continue to destroy our people, man, because they hate us. They hate us from the damn core, man. The damn white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Right? And the so-called black man is going to put you damn Edomites in slavery, man.
That's right.
Right? When Yahweh Shai come back, he's going to redeem his elect, man. And Lord willing, we are part of that elect. Right? The ones that sigh and cry for the abominations that goes on in this world, man. Right? The bloodshed of his saints. Right? Drop that. Let me get Revelation 16 and 6. Right? For the bloodshed of his saints, man. Right? These people kill us without remorse. These people put crafty damn systems into place so that we cannot prosper in their community. Right? We got the one or two token Negroes, but the majority of us are gonna stay in poverty because that's the way it's designed. It's designed for us to stay in poverty. It's designed for us not to get loans on businesses. Right? It's designed for us to go in debt. You can get a loan to go to school and get a $50,000 a damn debt to get a degree that you're not going to use. Right? To go out in the world that you're most likely going to be overqualified for. What is that? How am I overqualified for a job? Right? That's the hypocrisy and the wickedness of this kingdom. You understand? Right, read?
The book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verse 6.
Wow.
For they poured out the blood of the saints and the prophets, and blood hast thou given them to drink.
Right? You poured out the blood of the saints and the prophets, man. All the prophets. You killed all the prophets, man. Right? You killed Yahweh Shai. You killed John. You killed Ezekiel, Daniel, all the prophets, man. You murdered our prophets. Right? You murdered the prophets of the Lord, man. And y'all gonna pay for that. Right? The bloodshed of the saints. And who are the saints? Right? Give me Psalms 50 and 5. Right? Let's show you who the saints are. And after you grab that, give me what's that? Exodus 24. Grab that. All right, Psalms 50 and 5. Show.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Right? Those that have made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice. Right? All nations didn't make a covenant with the Most High God by sacrifice. Right? The only nation of people that made a covenant with the Lord are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? Not Ishmael. Ishmael didn't make a covenant with the Lord. Right? The descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob made a covenant with the Lord. You understand? Exodus 24, I believe. It's 24, and I believe it's 4. Right? He said he sprinkled the blood. That's Exodus, right? When he made the covenant.
The book of Exodus, chapter 24 and verse 5.
Read.
And he said, young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord.
Right? The children of Israel. These are the saints. Read.
And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar.
Read.
And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people.
Right? That's cut and clean, man. Those are the saints that made a covenant with the Lord, man. Right? That's Exodus 24 and verse 5 on down. Right? You can start at verse 1 too. But let me get 2nd Esdras chapter 7. Verse what I say 43 start at? Right? We in the last days, man. You so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American people need to wake up. Right? We getting out of here, man. Lord willing, we getting out of here. We getting out of here through that divine intervention. Right? When the Most High send his son down and he tell him that it's time, when he tell him it's time, man, America is finished. All the wicked is finished, man. Right? There's nobody gonna make it. They're gonna hide from the destruction of Yahushua, man. When he come through with that sword and that sickle, it's over for you. Right? Read.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 42.
Out.
Neither noon nor night, nor dawn, neither shining nor brightness, nor light, save only the splendor of the glory of the Most High Yahweh, whereby all shall see the things that are set before them.
Right? Everybody's going to see the destruction of this kingdom. Everybody's going to see the end of this world. Everybody's going to see the destruction of America. Right? Read.
God. For it shall endure as it were a week of years.
Read.
This is my judgment and the ordinance thereof. But to thee only have I showed these things.
Right? But to the children of Israel. Right? The secrets of the Lord. Right? The same thing that he says in Amos 3 and verse 7. He revealed the secrets to the prophets. Understand? Only these things he's shown to us. He's given his laws to the children of Israel. Right? Psalms 147 and verse 19. Right? What was that, 149? Oh, that's 147. Right? Read. Right, read.
Verse 45. And I answered, I said, even then, O Lord, and I say now, blessed are they that be now alive and keep the statutes and ordinance of thee.
Verse 45. Can I read that again now?
And I answered, I said, even then, O Lord, and I say now, blessed are they that be now alive and keep the statutes ordained of thee.
What's going on, Kay?
King.
You walked by. I see you. You walked by earlier.
I'm
Right?
not a king, that's all.
Okay.
I'm a man, that's it.
All right. All right. All right. So you know your nationality, brother? You don't know your nationality? All right. So we out here to preach to the elect, right? To the children of Israel, to let them know that they are the children of the Lord, right? The 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites, the real Jews of the Bible, all right? So we here to warn you that we in the last days, of course. As you can see, you know, as you can see all these people right here that you're looking at, all these false prophets, you recognize some of those faces, right? Right, all these people there, those are the people that are leading the sheep astray. Right? Let me get Jeremiah 23. Right? Those are the people that are leading the sheep astray. And who are the sheep? Right? Who are the Lord's sheep? You know who the sheep are? Alright, well, I'm gonna tell you that the sheep are the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright? Which are the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Everybody here on this side right here, right? Everybody right here on this sign, brother. Those are the children of the Lord. All right? Starting verse 1.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, and verse 1.
Read.
Woe unto the shepherds that destroy and scatter the sheep.
Right? It says, woe unto the shepherds that destroy and scatter the sheep. Right? Like such as Creflo Dollar. Right? You recognize that black man right here? Right? His name is T.D. Jakes, right? One of the richest and one of the most famous supposed prophets or pastors in the world. Right? But he scattered the sheep. Read.
That scatter the sheep of my pasture,
Read.
saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel.
The God of Israel. Right? There's only one God in existence, brother. There's only one living God in existence. It's the God of Israel. His name is Yahweh. Read.
Against the shepherds that feed my people.
Read.
Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away.
And driven them away. How they drive us away? By feeding us lies. Right? Feeding us the Bible, teaching us the Bible the wrong way. Right? Teaching us the things that don't matter really about the heathen and all other nations, saying that they can be saved as well, that Jesus died for them. Right? Teaching us that we come from the descendant of Ham. But in fact, it's a whole different nationality. Right? We are descendants of Jacob. Right? But they tell us we ain't nothing but niggas. You ain't nothing but a black man or descendant of a damn slave. That's all they tell you, right? That's all they tell you. Other than 1492, we don't know where you came from. 1619, when you came over here in a slave ship, we don't know anything else about your history of your people. But when we read these books, when you read the Bible, you can see that it's prophesied that we will come over here on slave ships. That's in the Bible, brother. Did you know that? All right, let's show it to you. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Take my sword out. Right? That's prophesied in the Bible, and a lot of our people don't know that in these last days. A lot of our people don't know that we the chosen people of God. The Most High God has a chosen people. Right? That's actually a thing. You know, and I'm going to show you that right after this. I'm going to show you that us coming over here in slave ships and having all these things done to us is prophesied in the Bible. Right? By the hand of our enemy. Now, brother, let me ask you a question. Who would you say is your enemy in these last days?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? You're right. Yeah, right? And what's his nationality? What is he? What you call him? What you call him? Matter of fact, what would he call you when he saw you? What would he describe you as? A so-called black man, right? Curly headed, or he'll call you a nigger, a colored person. Right? Some people still use color in these last days. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
That's kind of old. That's an old school racist. They still say colored, right? So he will call you a nigger, right? So his nationality, he's the wicked. He's an Edomite, right? Read. Let's show you that slavery was prophesied in the Bible. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right, so the first time we was in Egypt, you know the story of Moses, right? When he parted the Red Sea, right? We all know that story in Exodus, right? And the word Egypt, he jumped to Exodus 20 and 2, right? Grab that for you, y'all leave. Exodus 20 and 2, the word Egypt just means bondage, okay? That's all the word Egypt means, all right? I'm gonna show you that right now. All right, read that. Exodus 22.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
Get out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
All right, so the word Egypt, you listening, brother?
Yeah, I got you. Catch
The word
West, that's
Egypt
all.
just means bondage, all right?
I don't want to miss this. That's all.
I got
Sorry.
you. All right, just read 68 real quick.
give you a flyer?
2 seconds, brother. Give him a flyer. Give him a
Flyer?
flyer. All right, he got to catch the bus. All right, come back. He kind of elevator don't go to the top floor.
Yeah.
Hey, man. At least see, and that's the type of air that we have, man. You gotta have the mental capacity of a child to have the patience for this in these last days. A lot of our people don't even have that patience, man. It's sad. Everybody got their own way of thinking and their own doctrine, and they just don't want to give it up. Everybody's set in stone in what they believe in. Or if they don't want to believe in any damn thing, well, I'll just wait till Christ come back and I'll see what happens then. When he come back, he coming back to murder. He coming back to kill and slay. He ain't coming back to save nobody that's being wicked and following doctrines that ain't his and his father's in these last days. All right? What's that brother got the word, bro? Let's go back to second Edges, 15. 7, you start at 43.
It's the book of Second Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 43.
Yeah.
But the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Right? For the beginning of the immortality to come, man.
Yeah.
Right? The day of doom. Right? Read that from the top again.
Yeah.
Second Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 43.
Yeah.
But the day of doom.
Right? The day of doom. What's the day of doom? That thermonuclear fire.
That's right.
Sister, you know your nationality? You know you're an Israelite these last days? Everybody got headphones in, man. Just walking zombies, bro. They can't hear a damn thing. Read.
But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
The end of this time. Right? The time of the Gentiles, like it talks about in Luke 21. Read.
And the beginning of immortality for to come.
Right? That immortality that we hope we so graciously hope for, man. That we are worthy of getting. That we are worthy of gaining. That immortal body and that glorified body, man. Right? To reign in the kingdom of heaven with Hamashiach. Right? 1 Corinthians 15. Right? That's what we hoping for. To be changed when he comes, man. To be changed to that glorified body, man. Right? That immortality, 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. Right? The end of Esau's world and the beginning of Jacob's. Read.
Wherein corruption is past.
Corruption is past, man. We're pretty much is death. Death has passed off from us. Right? Death is past. That's corruption. Right? No more sin. No more death for us, man. Right? Corruption has passed. Read.
Intemperance is at an end.
Read.
Infidelity is cut off.
Infidelity is cut off, man. All the wickedness and the things that Esau produced in the society, all that's going to be cut off. Right? Our brothers ain't going to hate each other no more. Our sisters ain't going to hate each other no more. Right? Our brothers and sisters ain't going to hate each other anymore. Right? We're going to love our families and our wives according to the word of the Lord. Right? Righteously. Right? We're gonna produce healthy, loving families. Right? Forevermore in the kingdom of heaven. Read.
Righteousness is grown and truth is sprung up.
Right? Truth is spread up. Right? And it's starting right now. We're the very beginning of it. Right? Because knowledge shall be increased in the last days. Right? We spreading the truth right now. And the truth is being spread up. Read.
Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed.
Right? No man gonna be able to save him that is destroyed. No man, man. Because we prophesying, but a lot of people ain't listening. Right? You hear us, but you ain't listening. Right? Like your parent used to ask you, you heard me, but are you listening? Right? You hear us, but are you really listening? No. Read.
Nor to oppress him
Israelite kid. Read.
that have gotten the victory.
So I can read up one time.
Nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory.
Right? Nor to oppress them that have gotten the victory, man. When we get the kingdom, Esau ain't gonna be able to oppress us no more. Right? The wicked ain't gonna be able to put his hands on us no more. The wicked ain't gonna be able to shoot my son in the back on the street, man. The wicked ain't gonna be able to come in my house or come in my daughter's house or my wife's house or in my house and shoot my wife in the back or shoot her while she's sleeping, man. Right? The wicked ain't gonna be able to do that no more. Read.
Verse 45. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten a victory.
Read.
I answered then and said, this is my first and last saying, that it had been better not to have given the earth unto Adam, or else, when it was given him, to have restrained him from sinning.
Right, so this is Ezra saying, he's saying it would have been better for the earth not to have been given to Adam, because of the things that he's asking the angel that our people are going to go through. But he's hearing the promises at the same time, right? But he's grieving over the things that we're going to go through as our people, right? The angel's telling them the things that's going to happen, right? Read.
Verse 47. For what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness?
Right? What profit is it for a man to have to work at the sweat of his brow? That's what he's asking the angel. What is the profit of a man to have to work and live in this time now? Right? When we getting destroyed, right? We got a damn near slave, man. We making kibbles and bits, right? The so-called black women and black men, right? Hispanic and Native Americans. We gotta be amongst the enemy on the daily. They walking around without a care in the damn world, man. Right? Enjoying this ice cold weather. Right? Like their original home. Right? In the Caucasus Mountains. Not a care in the world, man. Just enjoying it. Right? It's cold out. Nobody want to be out here. The only people who want to be out here is Esau. Right? Read.
And after death, to look for punishment.
Right? And after death, to look for punishment. Right? Because what? After death, what? Cometh the judgment. You can read about that in Wisdom of Solomon. Right? What was that? I think it's Second Ezra or Wisdom of Solomon. One of the two. Right? Because after death cometh the judgment. It's a precept there, read.
O thou Adam, what hast thou done?
Right? So this is Ezra's Green. He's like, Adam, what have you done, man? Why did you sin? We going through all this, man. We gotta be amongst heathen. We gotta be subject to these base people. We gotta serve these damn base men. Right? We gotta go into slavery. Right? The Lord has cursed us, all these things. Adam, why did you even listen to your wife, man? Right? Read.
O thou Adam, what hast thou done? For though it was thou that sinned, thou art not fallen alone.
Right? So he's saying, though it was you who sinned, you ain't falling alone. You bringing all of us with you, man. All of you descendants, we are going through what you went through because of you. Now you throw it all down to us, down the line, man. Right? Like some damn hand-me-down clothes. Right? We all wearing the clothes that Adam wore with sin. And we all suffering because of it. Right? Read.
But we all that come of thee, for what profit is it unto us, if there be promised us in a mortal time, whereas we have done the work that bringeth death?
Right, so what profit us in a mortal time when we do the works that bringeth death, man? Because that's sin. Right? We can't get away from that. It's like we warring with our flesh every day. Right? We warring to keep the commandments of God with our flesh, man. Right? Even the thoughts of your mind is a hard thing to control sometimes. Right? We got a war with that. Okay? Because what? Esau is in your mind every day. When you wake up, he's coming through your eyes into your brain. He's controlling what you watch, the type of ads you see, right? The commercials, the agenda. He's controlling everything. Right? Read.
And that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves, being most wicked, are made vain.
Right? Whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain. Right? Because if we being wicked, it's really no point, man. Love you too, brother. You an Israelite, man. You an Israelite, brother. All right. All right, brother. I didn't ask you to come home, but you already making excuses not to. You need to repent. I'm already making excuses. I didn't ask you to come home. You already making excuses why not to. So you love us, though. Jake, man. Jake, bro. God, read it.
Verse 51. And that they are laid up for us dwellings of health and safety.
Right? There's laid up dwellings of health and safety. Right? Which is the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? That safety when Yahweh Shai come back. Right? When he said, I have built a house for you, man. Right? As he talks about in Psalms 147 or 149. It's a lot. Right? In my house is many mansions. Right? He built a house for us, man. That's safety. Read.
Whereas we have lived wickedly, and that the glory of the Most High Yahweh is kept to defend them.
Right? The glory of the Most High God. That's the Holy Spirit. The glory of the Most High. Right? We defending the gospel. Also, the Most High is defending us, man, through His word. Right? Because a lot of people gainsay, and they tell us we're not Israelites, we ain't the Lord's chosen people. Right? But what does it say in Amos 1 and 11? Or what's that? Hosea 1 and 10? Right? We shall be as the sand of the sea. Where it said, ye are not my people, it shall be said, ye are the children of the Most High. Right? A lot of people gainsay, and even our people gainsay. Our people tell us that we ain't nothing. Right? We're not the people of God. We're not the people of the Bible, man. What you talking about? You know, we don't care about that. You got a lighter, you got a cigarette out. That's all our people care about is folly. Right? Let me get I'm gonna wrap it up. Drop that. Let me get 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 13. Separate from your enemy, brother. On his hand? You from Nigeria, brother? Yoruba? Ghana? Okay. So you're a Hamite. So that's cool. You can deal with the enemy. You can deal with Esau. That's fine.
They made a nice company with that.
Gotta read that out.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1, and verse 13. Wherefore, gird up your loins of your mind.
Right? Gird up the loins of your mind. Separate from this world. Right? Stop thinking about these carnal things, man. That's not gonna get you no treasure in the kingdom of heaven. Right? Think about the kingdom of heaven, man. Think about how it's gonna be when you get there. Right? Our people say what? Talking into existence? Our people love to say that now. That's a whole doctrine for our people. Speaking into existence. How about you think it into existence? Right? Because if the kingdom of heaven is always on your mind, what you gonna do? You're gonna keep the commandments. Right? You're gonna do everything you can do in your power to keep the commandments and be obedient to the Most High. Right? Read.
Gird up the loins of your mind. Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Right? It said be sober. Right? It said be sober and what?
And hope
And hope.
to
Be
the
sober
end.
And hope to the end. Right? We gotta have that hope to the end, man. You don't want to be giving up at the last day of second when you're about to get salvation and the angel coming down to come save you, and you say, damn, I thought the Lord was gonna save me. You got the angel of the Lord coming down next to the missile. Angel coming down with the missile, right? He right here, the missile right here coming at you. He coming to save you right before that second, man. And you giving up at the end. And you curse the Lord at the end. What was all your work for now? Right? Now you getting blown to bits and dying with your enemy. Right? You dying with the so-called white man. The death that he deserved for all the atrocities that he's done. Now you gotta die with him. Because when the Lord called you, you didn't answer. Right? When the Lord told you to endure to the end, you didn't endure to the end. Right? You gotta have that faith and hope until the end. Read.
Girding up the loins of your mind. Be sober and set your hope perfectly
Perfect.
on the grace that is to be brought unto you. Salakia.
set your mind perfectly on the grace that is to be brought to you. That grace is that salvation, right? That forgiveness of your sins, right? That's the grace, man. And get to the kingdom of the heaven. That's your grace that you hope for to the end. Read.
The grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach.
Right? When Yahushua comes and he's revealed, and everybody see that he's a so-called black man coming out the sky, right? Not Caesar Borgia, right? Ain't no white man with blonde hair, blue eyes coming down out the sky with damn Cupid angels next to him playing the damn cellos, coming to get everybody. No, right? Our people never read Isaiah 63. They don't know what that is. Read Isaiah 63 and tell me who's that man coming to slay all the wicked on the earth. And his garment going to be drenched in blood, man. Right? Because of the wickedness of the whole world. Right? You tell me who that is. Read.
As children of obedience, not fashioning yourselves according to your former lust.
Right? As children of obedience and not fashioning yourselves to your former lust. Right? The things of the world that you used to do. When you a changed man and you a changed woman, you don't go back to that, man. You don't go back to your vomit. Only dogs throw up and eat their own vomit, man. Right? You don't want to do that in these last days. Right? The life you left of being a fornicator, an adulterer, a murderer. Right? Even if you hate your own people, you hate your own brother in your mind, in your heart, you're considered a murderer. Right? You don't want to go back to hating your own. I hate these. You know what I mean? That be them DMS dudes, bro. That's why I don't sit well with DMS, bro. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. I can't stand this nigga. You damn niggas. You know what I mean? I can't wait to kill these niggas. I mean, hey, man, I can't wait too, but right now I hope that they repent and they keep the commandments. You know what I mean? Until I get that spiritual power and the Lord says, thresh